Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to my coffee break. This morning I'm going to make a coffee using my Bodum travel mug. And let's see here. There we go. And this is really cool. It's like a little French press and a mug. Travel mug. And it has a really nice where you can sip through it. And let me show you. Let me open it up real quick. And then we'll start making our coffee. It has like a little plunger. And so what we do is we're going to put the coffee in there, and we're going to put our hot water in there, and then we're going to wait a few minutes and let it brew, and then we'll stir it up. But let me show you. Let me show you how we're going to do this. Okay. All right, here we go. So I got my travel mug, and I'm going to I got some coffee. I got some Costa Rican coffee. I ground up, and I just put it in this little container here. And I'm going to put probably, I'm going to put like four tablespoons. Yeah, there we go. Here we go. I got one, and this is a 7-gram little scoop. It came with my Mr. Coffee ice machine, but we're not going to use that. So I'm going to. Oh, I just had enough. I ground quite a bit, and I used it yesterday, but I really enjoyed this. This is really cool. Let me put this away. See if I can put this away without dropping it. All right, there we go. So I got my coffee inside my little travel mug, and what you're gonna do is I brought an extra cup, so when there's a certain part of the process before you plunge it, it has like a little crema on top, so you're going to scrape that off, because that's what makes it so bitter. So, but this coffee, this Costa Rican coffee, is not really bitter at all. So I got my Bodum kettle, and we're going to pour some hot water in there. So here we go, ready? Here it goes. You can see it's really steaming. It's kind of chilly in the studio today. It's 33 degrees outside. But the only thing is, yesterday it was really cold in the morning, but it got up to like 62 during the day, and it was so nice. It was really nice, but I was working, so I didn't get to really enjoy the beautiful day. So we got up there. I can't really see, but the coffee beans coffee is on top floating. So we're gonna wait just a few minutes, and then we're gonna stir it up, and then we'll wait just a little bit longer, and then we're gonna plunger it. We're gonna plunger and just push it down just like that. So this is really cool. I like it, and it keeps the coffee pretty warm the rest of the day. The rest of the morning. I started to say the rest of the day, but the rest of the morning. So, all right, I came on just a little early today. I had to go to work at 1 today, so I wanted to show you this little Bodum coffee mug. It's really cool. You can also use it for tea. It says coffee and tea. So if you want to make a hot tea, you can pour it in here like this and take it with you. So I'm going to go ahead, for time's sake, I'm going to go ahead and stir it up now. And I don't know, there's no certain time to stir it, but I just want to give it a good stir. Oh, this coffee's going to be hot. I let the kettle go all the way through, and normally I don't. I normally let the kettle go a little more than halfway, because this Bodum kettle, it's electric. So it has a little thing, and it sits on a little platform, and it heats up the water. And boy, this kettle. If you like really hot water, this kettle can make that for you. And it has a little light on the side here, it tells you when it's ready. So I love that kettle. And so here we go. Oh, you know what? I haven't. Okay, so I wish I could show you. But you can see like the if I lean it too much forward, it'll spill. But you see it right there. And so, but we're gonna scrape that off. We're gonna scrape that off, and then what you do is you put it in a little cup, or you can put it in the sink. But I'm gonna scrape it off before I plunger it. Otherwise, last time I used this kettle, I went to a park and I forgot a spoon. So when I plungered it, the coffee actually went on top, and so I was getting coffee beans. So here we go. We're gonna put this on top. I got what they call crema, is like a foam on top, and it also has like the coffee. It also has the coffee grounds in there too. When you scrape it off. Let me see if I can get this on. So you screw it on just like that. Let's see here. And I'm using a Costa Rican coffee. I'm using a Cameron's Costa Rican coffee. It's really good. That's the package that I used before, and it's green. So when I held it up, it looked like it was a transparent coffee because my green screen went. So here we go. Ready? We're gonna plunger it. So you push it down. See if you can hear it. Make the little bubbles and stuff. So you press it all the way down. There we go. And then it levels in right into the top there, so it doesn't stick out when you're drinking your coffee. And so and it has this little top that covers the drinking there, and it clips on there, so it stays on there pretty good. I'm not going to give it a spill test, but because it'll get coffee everywhere, maybe. But anyway, you press that down and it kind of clips on there, so it keeps it nice and hot. So we're going to try this coffee. I love Costa Rican coffee. It's a really nice flavor. Here we go, try it. Oh man, that's good. That is good on a cold day. Well, I still got a little bit of coffee. I think when I stirred it, it got coffee on the edge. So I still got a little bit of coffee bean. Anyway, it's really good though. Oh, I didn't push them. Let me push this button. There we go. Got somebody watching on Facebook Live this morning, and no, nobody on Twitch yet. Nobody on YouTube. That's okay. We'll just drink a coffee together. This little coffee tumbler really keeps the coffee warm or hot, and I took this with me yesterday to work, and every once in a while I'll slip into the office and get a drink of coffee to keep me going. And this depends on how fast you drink this coffee. It'll last you a little bit. This is I think it's a 20 ounce. This is a 20 ounce tumbler, I believe. Hey, somebody's joining me on Twitch. Thank you for joining me. I made a coffee with my Bodum travel mug, and you can brew coffee or tea with it. And this is to save some money. You know, you can make your coffee and take it with you. That way you don't stop by a coffee place. I was thinking about going to a coffee place this morning, but I had already went on, I think it was Saturday. I'm trying to remember. Anyway, but I decided to make a coffee here at home, and if I want to go somewhere, I can take my coffee with my little tumbler, and it keeps it really warm, or really hot, I should say. But you make fresh coffee, or you can make a tea. It says you can make hot tea with this too, and just take it with you. And it has like this little thing kind of keeps your hand from burning. But I hope everybody's doing well this morning. It's a Tuesday morning. And there's some new coffee shops that I wanted to try. One is called Folklore. They have one by on the east side, and they just opened up one on the south side. The other day they did like an Instagram story, and they were packed. So I might wait till the newness wears off a little bit and then go. And there's a couple of coffee trucks that I want. Well, actually, there's two new coffee shops here in San Antonio. One's called Brighton, and that's a brand new coffee shop. And then the Folklore's, I've been to that one on the east side. And if you remember, if you saw the video before, they had that, what was that plant name in, oh, now I forgot. The Pleasantly Seymour or something, where it was a big plant, and it had Rick Moranis, and the plant was a feed me. Gosh, I don't remember. You know what? I should have. See, I was gonna put some mushrooms. There's a little packet of mushrooms. It helps your cognitive. And I should have tried some this morning to help me with my cognitive, to remember that. I'm not sure if the chat's working this morning. But if you want to say hi, you can say hi if you like. It was 33 degrees this morning, San Antonio. I'm not sure. Once the sun comes, well, the sun is up, and it's not a cloudy day today. It's not really a cloud in the sky. Yesterday it was beautiful. It was like 60, I think the high yesterday was 62. But the low was like 33 yesterday. As long as it doesn't rain. I don't really care if it's cold. As long as it doesn't rain. But we need the rain. See, that's kind of weird, right? San Antonio needs the rain because it keeps our water aquifer supplied with water. But then when it's cold, we don't want it to rain because it gets icy weather here, and we're not used to driving in icy weather. But that is really good. Costa Rican coffee. Can't beat it. So if you try this mug, I got this at Walmart for $12 US dollars. And I think it's worth every penny. It's really good. And so, you know, if you like French press, it's sort of like a French press because you plunger. The only thing is, you know, I should have, after I stirred the coffee, where it screws in here, I should have wiped that with a napkin to make sure that all the coffee grounds or stayed on the bottom. I think that's where I'm getting from right here. I don't think this is a plunger right there. You see, I don't think it released any coffee grounds. I think it's just. But the last time I tried this at the park, I forgot a spoon. So, silly me, I used the plunger kind of like up and down like that. So it actually brought up a lot of the coffee beans on top. So, wow, I've been on 15 minutes. Now I got somebody on Facebook Live and Twitch. Thank you for joining me today on my coffee break. I am trying to, well, I'm using my Bodum travel mug. You can brew coffee or tea, whatever you like. And you have a fresh coffee. And I used my Bodum kettle. And I love this kettle. I got this probably for Christmas maybe 2 years ago. And it works really good. Every once in a while you got to, San Antonio has very hard water. We have a lot of lime in our water. So stuff gets limed up. It gets like a scaly, some things that you use a period of time gets scaly with the lime. So every once in a while I have to clean this out with vinegar. What I do is I put vinegar in and I run it, I let it brew, and then I do it one more time. I let it cool off, and then I let it brew one more time, and then I pour it out, and it gets really shiny and clean inside. And then I run a couple of cycles of water to clean out the vinegar. Otherwise, you'll have vinegar tasting coffee. I don't think you would want that, would you? Like the shower head, and the shower, it gets really lime, from limestone. Our water aquifer has limestone in it, and that's what purifies the water in our water aquifer. It's called Edwards water aquifer, and it's like 7 or 800 feet, and periodically during the summer, last summer wasn't so bad, but sometimes our water level goes down, and then once it goes down below a certain feet, I think it's like 650 or something like that, they start asking you to, like, not ration, yeah, I guess kind of ration, but you can only water your yard once a week, and you can hand water anytime. But like for sprinklers, hey Linda, thank you for joining me. Good to see you. Thank you for joining me on YouTube. I'm drinking a Costa Rican coffee that I made with my Bodum travel mug, and it is really, really good. Long time no see. Thank you for joining me. Oh. How are you today? It's a lovely 33 degrees here in San Antonio. Probably went up a degree one or two times since I've been on. As the sun comes up, it warms up a little bit. Very clear skies outside. Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's good to see you. Thank you for your nice comment the other day on one of my videos. I forgot which one. Thank you. It was very nice. a little chilly in my studio, aka garage, today, but I'm broadcasting on Facebook Live, Twitch, and YouTube. And then also, there's a new, well, it's not new, but it's called Band, B-A-N-D. And you can also post your videos there. I thought I can go live to Band, but apparently I don't have it set up correctly, but it does go to Band. Excuse me. It does go to Band, but it's not live. I had to actually post. I had to share the video, and then it'll show. But yeah, you've been doing great. Hope you've been doing good. We're finally warming up here. Well, about 3 days ago, we had like a not snow, but ice storm kind of thing. That was really crazy. It rained and it went freezing, and so the streets got all iced, and everybody's driving crazy. But it finally dried up. Okay. On Facebook, it's Ken Rod's Coffee Break. And on Twitch, it's Ken Rod 1. On Twitch, I don't have a whole lot of subscribers. I have like 32. And then on Facebook, I kind of linked it to my other. I have a Facebook for like my family, and then I made the Facebook for my coffee break. It's Ken Rod's Coffee Break, and it has the same emoji as my YouTube. It has that me going like that, thumbs up. Okay. I have on my Facebook page, my personal one, mostly my high school classmates and my family. And speaking of classmates, one of my friends passed away yesterday, and it was, it's really sad to get news of classmates passing away. So, Greg, we're thinking about you. He was a friend of mine. Maybe not a real close friend, but he was a friend of mine. And this, it's kind of, as we get older, it's kind of scary to see, classmates going. I think Greg had health issues, but really good guy. He was a football player at our high school. But anyway, so how is it in your part of the world, Linda? Yeah, it was really crazy. Just saw that this morning, and it's like, oh my. In high school, I had a lot of friends. Some people, they knew my name, but I didn't know theirs. And then, because being the only, I guess I had to say it, being the only little person in the high school that I went to, everybody knew of me, but really Kenny. In high school, everybody called me Kenny. So, but Rochester, Minnesota. I have my brother-in-law's from Minnesota. He's from Duluth, Minnesota. So all my nieces and nephews and great nieces and great nephews, they're all Minnesota Viking fans. I never heard of Rochester, Minnesota. Is that northern Minnesota? Excuse me. Is that northern Minnesota or southern Mrs.? I don't even know if you can say South Minnesota. I don't know if you can say southern, but imagine you're really, really busy because right now everything going on, people in the medical field are very, very busy. I have a friend, well, actually a former boss of mine. She's a RN, and the hospital that she works at been very, very busy. And this thing, this little travel mug keeps it really warm. But they love the cold weather. Yeah, here in Texas, we can take a little bit of the cold, but, you know, well, I guess I could take a little bit of the cold, but I just don't like icy weather. It can snow every once in a while, which it does. It like every 5 years or something, we do get snow. Last year we got snow. But the only thing is, when San Antonio gets snow, oh wow, that's crazy. It's so much, you know, it's like at work, we had to say if we were vaccinated or not. Actually, they give you 2 hours of pay if you prove that you got vaccinated. But I mean, that should be a person's choice, I believe. But I did get vaccinated, but now they're saying that I'm not truly vaccinated because I didn't get the booster. So, oh well. That is really crazy. And the workforce, I mean, here in San Antonio, everybody's hiring, but the only thing is, some people don't want to work. I mean, there's jobs, but a lot of people don't want to work right now, especially in the food business, restaurant business. They're really trying to hire, but excuse me, I'm sorry. A lot of people don't want to work. Oh. Well, that's sad. 700 people don't have a job. Unemployed. Oh, really? Wow. Methodist Hospital is a very, very good hospital. Very, very good. Both my sons, my youngest son was born in Methodist Hospital, and my oldest, which now is a Methodist Hospital, but it was called something else before. but the staff at Methodist Hospital are great. They expanded the Methodist, one of the main Methodist hospital that's here in San Antonio. They actually expanded to a children's hospital too. So it's and that hospital is, I could never say enough how great that hospital is. So, well, that's pretty cool. I never been to New York or Minnesota. I see a lot about New York. A friend of mine, Dutch Moz, he does like tours of New York, and he shows a lot of New York. My oldest son's been to New York. He was doing, he's a caricature artist, and he went up there for like it was like a carnival, I think. Excuse me, and he worked up there for, I think, the summer. Excuse me. Yeah, the Methodist Hospital is really great here. You got, we have a medical center here in San Antonio, and there's several hospitals there. There's the VA hospital, there's University Hospital, where the students from you may still do it. The University Hospital, Methodist Hospital, VA Hospital, Baptist Hospital, all in that one area. And there's a coffee shop there called Merit. It used to be called Local Coffee, and they have one right across the street from the University Hospital. University Hospital is some of the students from UT in Austin, and some of the medical students from UTSA, University of Texas of San Antonio. They do their practice there, or do their, I guess you would say, residency, or also their learning and stuff like that. Yeah. I have a nephew. He's in Alabama, and he just finished his I don't know what you call it, where you become a doctor, but you have to do, I think maybe that is called a residency, but he just finished that. So now he's a full-fledged doctor, I guess. But you know what's funny is, he's probably, I don't know if he watches my videos or not, but it's funny, family gatherings, you go, he comes up to you, you okay? He looks at you, it's funny. Children's Hospital, really nice. That'd be nice. Oh, I got person on Twitch hasn't said anything yet. If you want to say hi, join us for a coffee. Actually, I didn't realize I've been on 34 minutes. See what happened? Residency, okay. See what happens when you have such good company and drinking a coffee? All right. Well, I'm getting to the end. And right over here, that's when doesn't really taste, I mean, it tastes good, but it's getting cold now. Well, thank you, everybody, for joining me. Thank you, Linda. It was really great to see you. And thank you, everybody, for watching me today on my coffee break. Enjoying a really good coffee. Costa Rican coffee. I just love that. And I also like Ethiopian coffee, but those are really good coffees to make French press. Oh, you do the same. Oh, yeah, that's funny. He goes, let me see. But, yeah. He goes, have you had that cough for a while? No. That's funny. But anyway, well, thank you, everybody, for joining me today. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, everybody, for watching. And if you try this travel mug, let me know. I got this at Walmart for $12. And at first I said, $12 is pretty steep for a travel mug. But it's actually really good because you save some money. Oh, thank you, Linda. Appreciate it. And you save some money on a coffee. And plus you get a very fresh coffee because you make it how you like it. So if you try this travel mug, give me a comment down below and let me know. And then what coffee did you use when you make the travel mug? And if you do have a Bodum kettle, let me know how you like it. And how do you clean it? Because sometimes you have to be real careful because it has this little thing. Oh, I'm dripping somewhere. How did it drip? Oh, well. Maybe the condensation on the outside, but how do you clean it? So let me know. All right, thank you, everybody, for joining me, and we'll see you next time on Ken Rod's Coffee Break. Bye, everyone. Have a great day, great morning, great afternoon, great evening, wherever you are. And remember, coffee and friends make a perfect blend. We'll see you next time on Ken Rod's Coffee Break. Bye, everyone.